found between two rows of houses in this bedroom community. Investigators say 4 people were on board that small plane, 2 men, 2 women. 3 are confirmed dead. The lone survivor, a man, pulled from the burning wreckage by an off-duty fireman who lives in the neighborhood. Now, that firefighter is being hailed as a hero tonight. Now, the crash happened at 5:30 tonight. The plane took off, we are told, from Richmond, Virginia. Officials not releasing the identity of those on board just yet, pending next of kin. Again, there were 2 men, 2 women, 3 confirmed dead. The lone survivor pulled from the wreckage, the burning wreckage, by an off-duty firefighter who lives in the neighborhood. Residents here shocked when they heard the huge explosion and the huge fireball that ensued. Residents told us they saw the plane literally doing spirals in the air as it approached Teterboro Airport, which is just a short distance from here. And as the plane was spiraling, it came down in that backyard. And as you can see, there are firefighters, FAA officials, investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board, all on scene here, all dealing with this major plane crash, a crash that shattered the calm of this bedroom community. Investigators tonight left searching through the charred remains of this crash site. The small plane smashing into backyards along this tree-lined street in Hasbrouck Heights, just near the Lodi border. Residents heard and saw the plane spiraling out of control.
It didn't just dive, it was wobbling, and as it came down, as it disappeared from my viewpoint about a block away from the helms, you saw a huge white flash of light. And then a few seconds later, you heard a really large noise as if the plane was exploding or one of the engines exploded with the engine fuel tanks.
The plane apparently losing control on its approach to Teterboro Airport.
We're still working on which airport it came out of. Came up here en route. It was supposed to land at Teterboro. The airplane disappeared from radar at approximately 6:32. This is the preliminary information that we have.
New Jersey State Police say 3 people on board were killed. Area hospitals say 3 others on the ground treated for injuries. Residents say it could have been much worse given the huge explosion and fireball that followed.
It was a situation where it was losing altitude rapidly and also 316. So I called 911 even before it hit. And I got connected on impact because I saw the flash.
I thought somebody's house exploded. It was that terrible.
Local and state rescue teams arriving on scene, putting out the fire. The FAA and NTSB will look into the cause of the crash. We're told the plane was a twin-engine jet similar to this one. It is registered to a Gregory Stoveman of Mechanicsville, Virginia. The plane was a Beech Baron 58 and was built in 1980. We do not yet know if the owner was the one flying the plane. New Jersey Governor Christie Todd Whitman joining federal investigators inspecting the scene tonight.
Once again, we've been extraordinarily lucky. You can't say that obviously for those in the plane, but the fact that this plane came down in such a heavily congested area, that it missed hitting anybody on the ground. One house has some damage, but it's not going to be uninhabitable when the residents return, is just amazing.
Again, 3 people all on board that plane, killed. A 4th man who was on board that plane pulled to safety by that off-duty firefighter who is being called a hero. That firefighter being treated at an area hospital for severe burns to his hands and arms, we are told. Investigators now, as far as the investigation goes, they plan to review communications with the tower and look at radar data to try to find out what caused this crash. We're live in New Jersey. Jonathan Deans, WB11 News at 10. Let's go back to Mary in the studio.